This conference will now be recorded.
Okay. Now we'll try to understand the remaining scenarios. First one which we will be looking at is GL document reversal. Here we are writing GL document and all, but in practical, for any document, it is the same process. Whatever we have done so far, we are doing these activities with a tag called GL, 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 but these scenarios will remain same for customer, vendor, asset, cash, bank, for everything. It is exactly the same, which we will be repeatedly doing in every module that you are going ahead as you move forward. So do not think that I am doing for GL. I think this is something different for customer, vendor. Across SAP, whenever you want to do these activities, these are the same screens, same logic, same concept. First one, what I'll do is, we'll try to do a GL document reversal. In general, whenever you're talking about GL document reversal, we are currently looking at a document. For example, FB03. I'll look at document list. I want documents of my company code. Our company code is KM10. And I want the entries which were posted yesterday. So if I wanted to filter documents which were posted yesterday, I need to give entry date of yesterday, not posting date. As you are all aware, whenever you post any accounting document, you can give any posting date. Am I correct? As long as period is open.
Yes, sir.
As long as period is open, you are free to put any date. When we know that we can put any date as long as period is open, we need to make sure your posting date may not be accurate when you are generating document list. It is always recommended you use entry date. Open the drop down for entry date. I want whatever the documents which were entered in SAP yesterday in my company code, irrespective of the posting date. If I want to see only my own document, put your own document. This will display document posted from your user ID. No, I don't want my documents. I want all documents whosoever entered in my company code. Remove this own document. If you put your user document ID, if you don't put it, all user ID documents, you will get it. I am not selecting own document. Let me click on execute. I can see 3 document numbers here. I can see 3 document number here. Point number 1, what we need to look at is, we are trying to look at document reversal concept. What we will do, let me go to change layout. This layout concept everybody is aware, right? How to add, remove unwanted fields on your output screen. Yes, no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Right, there is a document number here. Here is my document number. Now here on the layout, you will find one more thing called reversed with. You need to add it. I will add reversed with next to my document number. Where is it? It came down. Let me take it up by clicking on this move up arrow mark. I'll take it up next to my document number. Click on save. I'll save it as my own layout. Continue. Okay. If you see here, there is a document number. There is reversed with. Is this reversed with empty or it is filled up with any number?
Empty.
Empty.
This is empty. If reversed with is empty, it is nothing but this document is not reversed. If this document is reversed, it will give you reversal document number or cancellation document number. Point number 1. If I take the first document, double click on it, I am able to display this document.
Sir.
Right?
Yes, sir.
On this document, top, if you see, there are different icons.
Sir.
General ledger view, display currency, header, different other icons are there. Do you find any icon representing reversal document on the top? Do you find any icon called reversal document? No, right?
No. Sir.
Here there is nothing called reversal document. Point number 1. If this document is reversed, When you display the document, on top you will find another icon appearing representing reversal document. Here it is not there. Second one, if you go to document header, if you go to document header and if you look at the bottom completely, on the header at the bottom, do you find any information called reversal? Is there any information called reversal or nothing?
Nothing, sir.
Nothing.
No details related to reversal is currently updated here. In short, on the header, there is no reversal information, and on display document screen, while viewing the document, there is no data called reversal document. Now I want to reverse this document due to different reasons. Maybe amount is wrong, maybe account is wrong, maybe profit center is wrong, maybe date is wrong, maybe company code itself is wrong, document type may be wrong. There could be any reason. But all I know is this is an incorrect entry which needs to be cancelled. Clear? Reason could be anything. According to me, this is an incorrect document which should not be posted. Or this document got posted incorrectly, which I want to cancel, repost a fresh entry. What I will do, I'll copy the document. Copy the document number. To reverse a document, what is the transaction code?
FB08.
FB08.
08.
I'll go to FB08, enter. On FB08, there are 2 points on this screen. Point number 1, reverse a single document. Point number 2, reverse mass document. Whenever you're talking about mass, you're talking about multiple.
Sir.
Right? If you have a one document to be reversed, you will use FB08. You will put document number here and then you will move forward. What if you have 100 documents to be reversed, 20 documents to be reversed, 500 document to be reversed? You cannot put one by one document and then reverse it, right? You want all your documents to be reversed immediately in one go. For that, you will be using mass reversal. If you click on this mass reversal, before this, what is the T code? Bottom down.
FB08.
FB08. If I click on mass reversal, what is the transaction code?
F.80.
F.80. Yeah,
F dot-
F.80.
F.80. Right? There are two transactions which we need to remember. Normal reversal of a single document, FB08. Mass reversal of multiple documents at a time, F.80. Now, if my intention is to reverse a single document, should I use FB08 or F.80?
FB08.
FB08.
FB08. I'll come FB08. I must know the document number before I reverse it. Otherwise, I will end up reversing a wrong document. I copied my document number. As we know, in SAP, document is identified by three key parameters: document number, company code, fiscal year. These three details must be mandatory. Next point, whenever you reverse any document, fiscal year is very, very important. Fiscal year is very, very important. If I don't put fiscal year, if I only put document number, company code, you will end up reversing this document from all years. That is a very big mistake, will create unnecessary financial problems. Right? We are all aware, whenever you post any number range, in which screen do we create number range?
BN1.
FBN1.
FBN1.
FBN.
Their year specifically.
FBN1, KM10. For example, currently we are in 2024. Assuming 2025 we are entering. Same number range we need to put like this. Am I correct?
Sir.
Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
This is how you are going to find a number ranges in real time also. Every year same number range is repeating.
Sir.
While reversing a document, if I put only document number, if I put company code, if I leave a fiscal year, what system will do is, if this number is appearing in 2024, 2025, 2023, 2022. From every year, this document is reversed. Is that okay or not okay?
Not okay.
AJ, why are we not using 9999 for the year? Any reason?
If you are using 9999, your document number will not be a duplicate. Okay, your document number will be duplicated only when you are using year-wise document number. Clear?
Sir.
Now here, in this case, if I don't put fiscal year, system might pick up document from 2024, 2025 also. Possible or not?
Yes, sir.
Right? Whenever we wanted to reverse a document, we always wanted to reverse one particular document, never the same document from all the year. Meaning, while reversing, it is very important for you to put fiscal year. Sometimes users will forget. Sometimes user will forget to put fiscal year by mistake. By any chance, if that document number is there in any other fiscal year, that will also get reversed. By any chance, if that document is appearing in the previous year also, from the last year also, same entry will be reversed. Now you will receive these kind of points as a support incident, as a support ticket. So when you're talking about incident, when you're talking about tickets, these are all the kind of thing you should quote. User tried to reverse a document, or user tried to reverse a certain document. Instead of giving fiscal year, they left it blank. So as a result, the system reversed this document from different previous fiscal year, which created a problem. Then you tell how you assisted them. That's all. Valid support ticket in any interview.
Hello, sir. Sorry to interrupt. Sir, is it possible to fiscal year we do a mandatory to give the fiscal year?
You can make it.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So this document number, if I wanted to reverse it now, I need to ensure fiscal year is mandatory here, 2024, and then you will have reversal reason. Open the drop down. You will see different reversal reasons here, but by default we will be using 01 only. By default we will be using 01 always. Whenever you use 01, if this original document period is open, on the same date entry will be reversed. If the original document period is not opened, you need to put posting date of current month on which it will be reversed. Currently I am not giving any posting date. Let me click on save or post. This says this post will do the reversal, cancellation of the original document, but you should not do it. Because what if you by mistakenly give a wrong document number, things will go for a toss. What you need to do before you click on post, after giving the information, click on display before reversal. Display before reversal is giving this. Don't assume that this is a simulation. This is not simulation. This is our original document display as it is. Clear? So far we have seen something called a document simulation before posting. This is not simulation. This is our original document. Whatever we posted, it is the same original document. Cash account debit, capital account debit, document currency 0, and then group currency value is there. Cash account, what is the posting key? Debit, credit?
50.
For GL 40/50. 40 is
Debit.
debit. 50
For
credit.
cash account, what is the posting key?
40 debit.
40 debit.
40.
Debit. For cash account, posting key is a debit. When you reverse it, when you cancel it, cash account will be credited. Whatever the debit you see, debit will become credit when you reverse it. Am I correct? Reversal means the same thing, right? You are going to reverse it. Debit reverse means credit. Credit reverse means debit. In short, cash will be -3, capital will be +3, plus minus 0. Go back. Display before reversal is not a simulation, is display of this document number. Once it is okay, go to document, click on post. Go to document, click on post. You will find document number 10113 is posted. Okay, let us display this. But before displaying it, what I'll do is I'll go to display document here. Go back one level. Earlier, against document number 10, is there any information in reversed with?
No, sir.
There was no information in reversed with. Let me go back to the report and then execute it once again. Now, do you see document number is updated along with the reversed with?
Sir.
Yes, sir.
Along with reversed with, it is nothing but cancellation document. This is our cancellation document. Let me display this document now. If I display this document, is there any new icon appearing on the top?
Sir, reversal down.
Reversal document.
This icon will appear. So by looking at the document, you should know whether it is the original document or it is a cancelled document. Original document, I mean to say entry which is not reversed. Reversal document mean entry which is reversed. If this icon is there, it's a cancelled document. It's a cancelled transaction, reversed transaction. If reversal document icon is missing, that is the original document which is not cancelled. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Meaning, going forward, when you look at a document, these parameters you have to notice by default. It is not that only when you're practicing reversal document you will see this, otherwise I don't see it, it's not going to work out. As you move forward, the way you're working, the way you're practicing should be different. Right? If I click on header here, the header details are updated with additional details related to reversal or not?
Sir.
Yes, sir. Reversed by reverse reason.
There is something called reversed by, reversal reason, reversal reference. Okay, reversal organization, company code, fiscal year. Is it reversed? Yes, tick mark. Right? So there are details within the document you are able to identify.
Sir.
So one thing, after reversing also document type is same.
I'll come to this point now. Okay, this is our original document ending with 10. Now on top there is an icon called reversal document. If I click on this reversal document, now we will see the document which we did using FB08. If I click on this reversal document, now document number is updated from 10 to 13.
Yes, sir.
Right? Now if I click on this header is representing document type what?
AB.
AB. But you are getting the same number range because somebody updated the document number AB with same number range 01. But ideally what we will do is we will be using a different number range for AB document type, or we will be using a different document type for a reversal document, so that the moment you look at a document, you should be in a position to identify this is a cancelled transaction. Agree? Otherwise, you will not know what is original entry, what is cancelled entry. That is going to be a difficult task to do the reporting or not.
Yes, sir.
When I'm cancelling a transaction, I should be in a position to identify this is a cancelled transaction. AB is representing journal entry, okay. But AB is not representing reversal entry, right? Cancelled entry. What we can do, we can create a new document type. As I said, anything that you're adding newly, what is supposed to be the starting digit? Anything
Z
or
or T.
specifically to Y
Z
or
or
Z?
Z or Y. Z or Y.
Z or Y. So you can create a document type, maybe ZA, ZB, ZC, Z1, Z2, Z3, anything you can take. Put the description as reversal entry. Put the description as reversal entry, with which you can easily identify on your reporting everywhere, document type, whatever is starting from Z, which you created is clearly representing this is a reversal document. Otherwise, this is again going to be a tough task to identify what is reversed, what is not reversed.
Sir.
Once we are able to understand these points, it will make you feel more comfortable, more confident that yes, I am able to understand how things are used in SAP. Tomorrow, when you're working with any client, that is how your user wants to identify. They say that I am finding this document. How do I know whether 10 is the original document, 13 is the original document? Because both are same series, right? My
Yes.
original entries are also coming with same series. My cancellation is also coming with the same series. How do I differentiate? I cannot always look at, the document type, right? When I'm working on any kind of reporting and all, if I need to give it logic to the technical consultant, or if I need to eliminate certain thing, just by looking at the data, I need to have clear representation of my data. Data segregation must be there. Only with I can do different things in my reporting. So what we need to do, we need to create a new document type. For example, OBA7. If anybody of you are opening, please come out. If I go down completely, Z series, ZP and all are there. I will add a new entry. Okay, but when I add a new entry, different points are coming. So what I will do, I will simply copy from this AB journal entry, save, copy it. I'll make it, let's say Z1. I'll make it Z1 or ZA. Number range, I'll make different one. Let's say 91. Enter. ZA, I will put reversal entry. I put ZA reversal entry. Now our original entry is essay, where we posted the document. Double click on essay. Inside essay, there is something called reverse document type.
Sir.
Right? Only if you create a new document type in your project, you are supposed to change this to Z1. Otherwise, by default, it will be AB. Otherwise, by default, it will be AB. Is this taking or not taking?
It's ZA.
Oh, sorry, ZA. Right? ZA is what we have given. Now I'm able to save it. What system will do whenever I am reversing any document related to SA, my reversal document will be ZA. ZA will be updated with document number range, something else. What is the number range for ZA?
91.
91. 91 we have.
91. If I go here, this is 91. Number range information, KM10, put this. I'm only editing. I will add 91. These are all client specific changes. You do not keep adding the new document type. What you do is you can use the same, this one. These are all client level configuration. Once it is maintained, it is applicable for all the company codes in the system. So when you're practicing, don't try to create a ZB, ZC and all. Don't do this kind of a thing. Understand that we need to create a new document type. Now you understood how to add a new document type, how to map it in the existing document type, right?
So I
Yes.
have a doubt over here. What's wrong with AB, sir? It is reversal of SA, no? So why you are taking them? Can you please explain? I don't
If I
understand.
do any clearing entries and all, system will take AB document type. Other than reversal also, in standard, there are many places where AB is used.
Okay, okay. including
So I'll
clearing
not
also.
be in a position to differentiate what is my original document, what is my cancelled document, right?
Okay.
For that purpose.
Okay.
Sir,
This
so will
So
all
these
reversal,
things,
companies,
reversal document types also, should we include them in document splitting whenever we create a new document type?
yes, it has to be added.
Okay.
Okay, whenever we add a new document type, document splitting, document type configuration becomes mandatory.
sir,
Okay, to do it,
is it also mandatory that some companies or all companies should create their own reversal document other than AB?
for each company code, you mean to say?
Not each company code, like an organization. Not, I don't think it is required for each company code, right? We can just
No,
do
no,
it
it
at
depends
client
on
level.
the requirement. It depends on the
Mm-hmm.
requirement. It is always better you have a separate document type with which you can easily segregate.
Okay.
Okay, if you're not changing AB, what you do is put a different number range for AB, and for your clearings. When I say for clearing, you use a different one. There are many screens. For example, we were talking about post with the clearing. What was the transaction code?
F-04.
PRA.
F-04.
Post with clearing,
Yeah.
F-04. In F-04, do you have a document type to change?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Right? There is something called clear GL account. What is the transaction code?
F-44.
F-03. This is your clear GL account. Do I have any option to put a document type here?
No, sir.
No.
This is the original document, or this is any reversal screen?
This is original.
This is the original entry, right? Not any reversal
Yeah.
that I'm doing.
Yeah.
Similarly, if I try to do any vendor clearing, do we have any document type option here? No. This is again a reversal entry, or it's a original entry?
Original.
This is original entry, not reversal entry. All these kind of a clearing transactions will bring AB document type by default. All these things will bring AB document type by default. If you are using AB for reversal also, will there be any confusion or not?
Sir.
Right?
So
For
that
example, you are working on different kind of reports, or maybe you are working on any custom report and all. To the ABAP consultant, do we need to give logic or not? Right? When you're giving it, if you have data properly segregated, it's easy for you to give the logic. No, if data is not properly segregated, instead of giving a simple logic, we may end up giving complicated logic. Go to the table, if the indicator for reversal is enabled, only then you exclude it. These kind of logics you need to give. Otherwise, straight away you can tell whatever entry is posted with Z1 or ZA document type, it is purely reversal, exclude it. Easy for your reporting, easy for your client user to understand, eliminate them. Am I right?
sir, since AB is
Now
used
here,
for reversal and clearing, that's why you're using different document types for the reversal, right? Am I correct? My understanding.
correct. Now here for AB, whatever is there, same parameter we will put it for Z1. I'll put ZA 00000001. I'll save it. Continue. Now what I'll do, I'll pull the report of cash account. FAGLL03 cash account. Run the report. If I run the report, there are many document types. If I run the report, there are many document type. Which document type is different?
AB,
How many
AB,
types of document types are there?
three types.
ABUE.
Right? 3 are there. Whenever you have huge data like this, you want to see what information is there. There are different ways to do it. Point number 1, select a document type. click on this filter icon. Do you see this set filter?
Sir.
Click on the set filter, open the drop down. How many it is representing? Only 3?
Yes, sir.
This way you can do it. Don't scroll up, scroll down if you have huge data, which is not the right way to do it. Select the data, set a filter, open the drop down, you will get to know. Do Control Y, select this, Control C, Control V in Excel sheet. Otherwise, there is already a total on the screen. You already have amount total or not?
Yes, sir.
Right, amount total is available. Next one, select a document type, click on subtotal here. Click on subtotal, you will see light yellow colors enabled here. This one, this one, this one. Alright, now bottom below you will find stars. 1 star, 2 star. Click on
Yes.
the top star. Top star means wherever you find more number of star, click on that more star. This is 2 star. Click on this. Now you can see data is compiled and then it is representing only the summary of each document type.
Yes.
AB type entries are there, SA type entries are there, UE type entries are there. Why did we use UE?
TB upload.
This is our opening balance or
Opening balance.
trial balance
Yes.
upload entry.
Legacy data.
Why did we use SA? Right, SA we are using for normal GL posting. AB we used because you cancelled it. But AB can also be used not only for cancellation but also for your clearing entries.
Yes, sir.
Am I correct?
Yes. Yes.
So there I am going to have a confusion which is actual reversal document, because the whole objective of your reporting is to give clear information or not. Tomorrow if your client only is asking you, dear FICO consultant, I am looking at this report, can you help me make a report, understand how do I know what is reversed from this. In such case it should not be a tricky task, it should not be a lengthy activity, right? Because straight away with document type you cannot identify. Reason, it is used for along with reversal different other purpose. Agree?
Yes, sir.
These points slowly we need to eliminate it. So wherever possible, make sure you will be working in a different way. And tomorrow when you're in the project, depending on the organization, depending on the project, setup may be in a different way. Somewhere you will find reversal document type Z series. Somewhere you will find reversal document type AB only. Somewhere any other thing may be there. All you need to do is look at how these are set up. When they reverse a document, how it is updating. These are all the points which you need to observe when you're in any project after getting the job or after switching to the job, after getting assigned to the new project. These are all the points which you need to identify on your own. Nobody will tell you. Whether you talk about KT, knowledge transfer, documentation, all this kind of thing, nowhere these points are mentioned. Am I correct, those who are working?
Yes.
Is this true? You will not be told by anybody, you will not get any document which contains this information. This is your individual understanding, this is your self-learning, even in the project. Nobody will tell you this is how you need to understand. Nobody will tell you this is why we are using like this. Nobody will tell you. They say that you're an experienced candidate, you should know everything, you should understand on your own. All they give you is SAP, user ID, password. They want you to explore, understand on your own. If you have a doubt, if you have a confusion, please feel free to come to me at any time, ask me. If I do not know what to see, if I do not know how to understand, how can I come forward to ask my question? So nobody will come forward, nobody will ask any doubt, because we do not know whether our doubt is a simple or it is kind of valid one. So we will have that question mark in our mind whether to ask or not to ask. We will end up not asking anybody, we will end up being silent, not understanding, not having any clarity. In the similar way we will move forward. Common for most of the people in the projects.
Sir, I
Now
have a
what I
question
will
about
do, I'll take
Sir,
the questions separately. Okay. So next thing, what we will do, we will reverse one more entry. Let me display the documents once again. So I was reversing the documents posted yesterday. This was 3, enter. This is already reversed. Now let me try to reverse document number 11. Reverse document, put 11, KM10 2024, reason 1. If you put posting date on that date, it will be reversed. If you leave it blank, if the period is open on the same date, it will be reversed. Click on save. Document is reversed. Straight away, I will come to GL report now. Reversal document, what are we expecting now? Type
One.
ZA.
ZA.
ZA. Is ZA available now?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes,
You
sir.
will find ZA available. You will find 91 series documents are coming now.
Sir.
If I go back to the document, if I display the report, now you can see original document was reversed with 101 same series, which is a confusing task to identify. Second one, it is coming with 91 series, which is giving a little more meaningful definition. Okay, if a document is reversed, it will start from 9 series. You can easily have a logic.
Sir.
Any document number that you are looking starting from 91 series, straightforward representation, this is a reversal document. Right? Even in report everywhere, either you find ZA type or you find 91 series document number, it is representing some document got cancelled. It is also possible that instead of reversing document number 12, I reversed document number 11. Possible or not?
Yes, sir. Possible.
Right? Sometimes either as a user I got confused, there is a typo error, instead of typing 12 I typed 11, or somebody gave me document number 11 instead of 12. There could be any reason, but the whole objective is we reversed a document which is not supposed to be reversed. Now is there anything called Control Z cancelling the reversal document? Now I need to open the document. Currently next to document number 11 there is a reversal document or it is blank.
The reversal document is there.
It is there. It is representing this is valid or invalid now. Document number 11.
11 is not
Invalid.
valid. Not valid now.
Right? Document number is not a valid one. It is invalid because it is cancelled. Now I want to make document 11 valid by removing this reversal column. If this is blank, this is valid document.
Yes, sir.
Like 12.
Yes, sir.
So what I will
Yes,
do,
sir.
same thing. Again, let me reverse this. Now I am reversing reversed document. This is reversing original document. This is reversing of reversal document. Let me copy this. Let's see what will happen. Now, if I put this document number, enter. If I try to reverse it, this is reversed.
Yes, sir.
If I come back to the report, go back one level, run the report. Now this is becoming blank or not? Now the invalid document had become valid document.
Yes, sir.
Tomorrow you will be questioned. Can we reverse the reversed document? Or you say that you got a ticket, a user raised an incident ticket stating that they reversed a document by mistakenly. Or they reversed a set of documents by mistakenly which is not supposed to be reversed. How do we bring it back? It is not okay if you keep it in the similar way, you post another set of document, right? That creates a confusion.
Yes, sir.
Right? It's not okay if I tell, okay, it's already reversed, right? No problem. You post once again. Is it okay? It is not okay, because whenever you are looking at a document, it is not only a document number. If you open it, there are many other information. You are going to update document references. You are going to update document header text. You are going to put assignment and all, which will be used subsequently for clearing, reporting and all. Yes or no?
Sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Right? If I tell the user, post the same entry once again, I will end up updating the same details once again. Whenever I pull the report, same details will come 2 times. I will get confused. Why same reference is used 2 times? Is it a duplicate? This is giving unnecessary confusion or not?
Yes, sir.
Right? When we are looking at the system in a different way, you will look at different points. When you're looking at system from a practical point of view, in a project, how user will use it, how they will find it a difficulty as they look at the report going forward. When you know that these are all the possible challenges that they could get it, you need to guide them in such a way it will not create a confusion later on. Otherwise, whatever the doubt, confusion that they get, it becomes your task to clarify it. Am I correct?
Yes, sir. Sir, what will happen
If
to
you're a
the
user, if you're, sorry,
reversal document number? Whether it will be
this whenever you pull the report, if I refresh it, by looking at this, I am going to always understand anything starting from ZA is a cancelled document, right? From my report, I will eliminate them, right? I'm not going to consider them, right? Assuming that these are all the cancelled documents. Yes or no?
yes, yes.
Right? Even in this report, you can see, you can add it. For example, if I go to this, what I mean to say, here you have something called reversed with. This is more helpful in identifying what is original entry, what is cancelled entry.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Right? If I come to this line item report, if I go to change layout, let us see if we have that field here or not. Sort it, go to R series, do you find anything called that reverse document? There is one point here. Let me add it. Any other option related to reversal document? No, right? Let me try to find. Nothing is available, only one field. If I add it, is this giving any information on this report or no?
Nothing. No
Nothing.
information.
If you have that information here, is it more helpful or not?
Sir.
Right? Whenever I pull the report, I'll simply put a filter. Wherever numbers are there, I'll remove it because they're cancelled ones. Agree? If the entry is cancelled, there will be a number here with which I can easily eliminate the data, unwanted data or irrelevant data which is already cancelled. Is that field available or not available? Is it reversal document field available in this report or it is not available?
Not available.
Not available.
Not available.
Is that helpful if you have it or not?
Yes, sir, it will be helpful.
Yes, sir.
Right? It is helpful if you have this on the report. Now, any field which is not available on the report, which you want to add it, who will do it?
Consultant.
ABAP consultant.
Right? ABAP consultant will do it. For anything ABAP consultant to work, what is that list called as?
FSD.
FSD.
List. There is a list
Rise of
which we discuss. Rise up list.
Yes, sir.
RISEF. Yeah.
RISEF. From the RISEF, which letter is corresponding to this requirement?
Enhancements. E.
Right?
Report.
Report, not enhancement. Though it is an
Report.
enhancement, but it is part of the
Report.
report, right? You are going to work on the report. Now, is it a standard report or you are developing a new report?
Standard report.
Developing new reports.
New report.
Sir, no, it is the same report. All you need is just add additional field in the report. That's all. Am I correct?
Yes.
In the report layout, you need to include reversed with column. Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
In the report layout, you need to include reversed with column. Now for that, what your ABAP consultant will ask, he will ask you, okay, tell me which field I need to add it. If you tell your ABAP consultant add reversed with, he will understand or he will not understand.
Not understand. He will not understand.
Though he understands, okay, I understood, but technically for him to write a code, technically for ABAP consultant to write a logic, he needs the technical details.
Yes, sir.
Technical details are required. For you to find out the technical detail, what you do is double click on the document. Double click on the document, go to header. In the header, this is where the field is appearing, reversed by. This is what you wanted, right?
Yes, sir.
And to get the field name, press F1 on the keyboard. Which key you need to press?
Fourth one.
One.
Fourth one.
Alright, shortcut key to open this pop-up.
F1.
F1. You need to click on F1. You will get this pop-up screen. On this pop-up screen, strictly fourth icon, which is representing technical information. Click on the technical information. What are the tables? What is the field?
BKPF table.
BKPF table, this one. In short, you just need to copy this DynPro field. BKPF STBLG. You just need to tell the ABAP consultant. In short, the document that you are preparing to give it to the ABAP consultant. To make this correction, all you need is functional specification document called as FS or FSD.
Sir.
In your functional specification or functional specification document, you just need to include this information here. That's all. And when you look at the functional specification, you will find document like this. This is your functional specification SAP standard format. In every project, in every organization, there will be a different format. What I'm showing you now is a standard SAP format. And in the project, there may not be same format. As I said, company to company, project to project, document formats will keep on fluctuating. So all you need to know is by looking at any document, any format, if you're talking about FS, in FS, what we need to give? In FS, what we write, what we give to the ABAP?
Technical name.
Field and table logic.
It's purely logic
table
we need to give.
information.
We need to give logic. To the ABAP consultant, you need to tell the logic. Even when you're talking to the ABAP consultant, your ABAPer will simply tell you, okay, give me the logic, I'll do it. Simple word, logic represents so many things here. Whatever you tell to the ABAP consultant is strictly called as logic. Because as a functional consultant, you will get the requirement from the business. For this requirement to be fulfilled in SAP, you will give logic to the ABAP. Because ABAP consultant will not be in a position to understand business requirement. Even if he understands business requirement, he cannot do straight away in his program because he does not know the logic to be used, right? He does not know which document to be used, how I connect this with that, where I need to do, what input I need to pass. He does not know. So he will ask you, as a functional consultant, you need to provide functional specification to the ABAP consultant. The name itself is functional specification. You are a functional consultant. So it is a document prepared by you and given to the ABAP, in which you are going to include the logic. Logic is what? In the report, we need to put, there are so many things here. This I will share. If you go down, we're talking about report. Now this is related to reporting.
Sir.
Right? Whenever you're talking about report, 2 points you need to remember. There are 2 different types of reports. One is operational report, another one is analytical report. This terminology we frequently use in the SAP Fiori. You would have heard analytical reports. Anybody heard?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Right? You would have heard analytical reports, operational report. Now here you will need to write RISEF ID. RISEF ID is basically part of incident, or RISEF is basically an incident or a change request.
Change request. Change request.
CR, change request.
Right? See here, it is a change request. Wherever you are doing the configuration changes, program related changes, these are all represented as change request. You will be updating the change request here. Description you will put like addition or including additional field in the FHLL03 report. Something like that you will put. ABAP type, whatever is there, you will put. Okay, and then down below here you will put relevant KPI owner, your names you will put. Not everything we will update, only the relevant information you will put it. In every project, you will be provided these formats by your project manager. Your project manager will share all the formats because every format contains header, footer, logos. When I say header, footer, logos, header will have functional specification document will be there, and then there is a format, and the header you will have your company logo. You will also have your client logo. Those who are working would have seen the similar formats. At the end, content will be the same. You need to fill up all this information. And selection criteria, this is where you need to put logic. This is where you need to put logic and then write. Functional design, variant, whatever is there, you need to put. Output, these things we need to put. Here you need to put example, all this kind of a thing. You need to write what is currently happening, what is expected, you need to mention here. This is related to interface. How do you write a FS? Similarly, for conversion, how do you write a FS? What is the format? What information to be given? This is all standard SAP. If you refer, understand these points, more than sufficient. You will be able to write FS, understand in anywhere. Alright. So here, what we need to do before you give the logic to the ABAP consultant, first of all, we need to check. Straight away, you should not give any logic to the ABAP consultant before understanding what is the requirement. First point, this is the field name. And you need to get the data from table. T code to open any table.
C69.
SE69. Right? In which field, in which table the data was getting stored here?
BKPF.
BKPF. Put BKPF. Okay. And you need to put your company code. What is our company code? KM10.
KM10.
Right. And I will put year 2024. I'll just execute the report. I'm just executing the report. There are so many documents, but we are specifically looking at for one document. Let me copy the document. Close. This is the document number 10. I will go back on the table. I will pass this document number in the table. Okay. Now I'll pull the report. Now the requirement is on this table, you should find where is this document number updating. Am I correct?
Sir.
On this table, document number 10 should represent document number 13. Keep moving right. Do you find this information in the table or not?
Sir.
Right? Got it? Now if you double click on it, you will get the same field here. Reversed with STBLG is the table name. Here also when you put F1, it's already opened. Yeah. This one. Same thing you can see here also. STBLG, STBLG. Right? So this is a valid requirement which you can talk in your interviews. So for the logic, what you do is, this report is already giving the data. Am I correct? This report is already giving output or not? This report is already giving the output. In the logic which you give to the ABAP consultant, you don't need to write complicated logic. It's a one-line logic only. In every interview that you face, you will be questioned about functional specification, RISE-F object or not. Every interview that you attend, will you be questioned about FS, RISE-F or not?
Yes, sir.
Sir.
Right? This is mandatory for every FICO consultant. Now this is a valid requirement which you can talk. Nobody is concerned about what point you are talking about. Everybody is concerned about whether the logic that you are telling is correct, requirement that you're talking about is correct or not. Tell that this was the functional specification that you prepared. This was the business requirement that you got. Simple. But while explaining how you are explaining the point, how you are explaining the business requirement, how you are explaining the flow, what you did. In which what you will do, let's say, point number 1, user raised an incident asking you to add reversed document number in FAGLL 03 report. This is how you will be notified initially, or you will get an email.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Right? Point number 2, what you will do, consultant checked in existing report layout to add it in the report. That's what we also tried now.
Yes, sir.
When you're explaining to the other person, please make sure you sound practical, you sound realistic. Don't try to take different examples that you find in Google and all. The moment you start explaining the example, other person knows this is a Google example. Because it is easily identified the way you talk, considering your level of experience and all. You should not take a complicated things to complicate your interview. Take simple things, because the objective is to check your knowledge, your understanding, your thought process. If you are able to meet this requirement, any example that you take is okay. If you are unable to explain, if you are unable to justify, you are unable to tell what was the business need, requirement, these points, whatever you take, how much effectively you talk, you will not get the result that you are looking for. Here, this is what we did. After that, what we did? Let's say after that, consultant informed user that it is not part of standard layout, we need to add it. That is what we have decided, right? It is not part of the standard, we need to add it.
Sir.
Right? And then consultant needs a change request for this. Agree?
Yes, sir.
To initiate this change in the system. Yes or no?
Sir.
I'm writing in simple words. Make sure you are able to understand and follow the process. Once you get it, next thing what will happen? Consultant needs approval from both business and project manager to initiate the change. Agree? User is asking does not mean as a consultant you do whatever they ask, right? Can we do it without proper approval?
Sir.
You should not do it. When the user is asking us to make a change, you need to let the user get the approval from their respective manager, whosoever, from the client side. Because whenever you are working on CR, all this kind of a thing, these are all chargeable to the client or not? These are all chargeable to the client. Similarly, a project manager also should say, okay, this is a valid requirement, you can do it. It's a small change only, you can do it. But there are certain things which might take 1 week, 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. Am I right? There are certain changes which will take months of time.
Yes, sir.
There are certain things which will take only 1 or 2 days. So you need to understand what is this change request, how long this is going to take, what is the impact of this change request on the business. Everything you need to understand. After getting all the approval, let's say, here let me be very specific, functional consultant, functional FICO consultant creates a CR or gets a CR from user. Either you will create a CR or you will ask user to create a CR depending on the company, depending on which ticketing tool, which application they're using. Now what we need to do, FICO consultant to prepare functional specification document called as FS or FSD, don't get confused, and share it with ABAP consultant assigned. In your company, not necessarily you will have only one ABAPer, there will be multiple ABAP consultants. For your requirement, your project manager or your project coordinator, whosoever, might be assigning a different ABAP consultant to work on this requirement. To that ABAP consultant, once you get to know, you need to share your functional specification document. And then set up a call meeting with ABAP consultant and explain, show the process requirement. Clear so far?
Yes, sir.
Right. After that, explain the logic mentioned in the FS. Because to be very honest, whatever we write in the functional specification, nobody understands. That's a different story. Majoritarily, whatever you write in the functional specification, nobody understands. It's a document for the sake of attaching to meet the compliance requirement. When we say compliance requirement in every organization, whatever the change request that you're doing, there should be a supporting document that this is the requirement. ABAP consultant did the program related changes based on the logic. Logic is listed in the functional specification. Even if you look at functional specification, it's a very big document, but your logic is only one page. I mean, only one line for this.
Yes, sir.
Your logic is simply one line, not beyond one line. But you need to update big, maybe 5-page document, 10-page document, or 3, 5, 7-page document for a single one-line logic. Right? Don't think by looking at functional specification, I don't know what to write. Most of the people, they do not know what do we write in functional specification. Our logics are very simple. Our logics are very simple. From the technical point of view, there is a technical specification, TS, TSD. In the technical specification, they will write a different point. How they write the code, what logic they implemented, all these kind of things. The ABAP consultant will prepare technical specification. In your functional specification, you need to understand the points with which your ABAP will work. Practically, ABAP consultant may not be specifically looking at it. ABAP consultant is also a consultant like a FICO consultant. The way FICO consultant is entering into the market, in the similar way, ABAP also is entering into the market. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
The way FICO consultant is coming to the project, in the similar way, ABAP is also coming into the market. So don't expect if I give one liner, the ABAP consultant will be able to understand and all. Practically, it may not be possible. Possible only with experienced, knowledge ABAP consultant, but not with everybody. So in any of the cases, you will always, or we will always sit with the ABAP consultant, explain them the logic, because at the end, both of us are from the same project, same team, same company. So there is no point of you know less, I know more. There is no point of this knowledge questioning. It is the requirement which is supposed to be fulfilled, handed it over to the client. So you need to work collectively. Whatever the information that your ABAP consultant requires, you need to provide. Whatever the details you need, ABAP consultant provides to you. You need to be having that knowledge to share, that understanding to work collaboratively. You cannot say that I already told, you're not able to understand. Sometimes, you will be having these kind of confusions, you'll be having this kind of tough time in the project. Your ABAP consultant will tell, no, I am not available. You please write the logic, whatever you want in the email. First of all, we do not know how to write. Am I correct? We do not know how to write, what to write. So you will be a little scared to write an email. But what if you talk to the ABAP consultant well in advance, this is the requirement, your ABAPer tells, no, it's a simple thing, only we can map it. I know this similar thing I already did in my previous project. Then you're confident or not? He will tell you no need, you just tell me which field from which table I need to pick this. I know I'll write the code. I'll change the code. You feel comfortable, you will write, okay, this is what we need to add. Then you might be writing, explain the logic mentioned in the FS to ABAP consultant. Maybe you write your logic in such a way, or in the FS you will put business requirement. Okay. You can put business wants to have reversed with field in the FAGLL03 GL line item display report for internal reporting purpose to identify reversed entries and to simplify the reporting. Something like this you need to write. Only 1 or 2 lines you need to write. Business driver or business requirement need, you need to write 1 or 2 lines like this. You need to write this, no other go. No grammar, nothing will be checked. There should be something written related to the requirement. Whatever the requirement that you understood, you write it in your own words. 11 you put logic to be added. Okay, in the current layout field list, include reversed with field. Okay, you may tell pass. In which table we are passing the data?
BKPF.
BKPF. Right. What are we passing? Document number. You are passing document number. What is document number technical name? Belner.
Belner.
Right. BELNR. Then you need to put pass BELNR. Okay. And then company code. What is company code technical name?
Bookers. BUKS.
Right.
Bookers.
Belner,
Bookers.
comma, Bookers. Year it is not mandatory. For example, I'll pass year also. 2024. Year is what technical name?
JTB.
GJ.
GJHAR. This is the year. Everywhere these are same.
Sir, in
GJHAR.
write all these things, or in functional specification you have to fill it out in the mail or
In the functional specification, not in the email.
Okay. All these have to fill up, right?
Correct. So you put this GJHR in BKPF and fetch. Which field you want to fetch?
Reversal with field.
Reversed with. Reversed with is here STBLG. Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
And fetch STBLG field. That's all. This is what is your logic. This is the only logic that you need to write in your FS. Tomorrow when somebody is asking you in your interview, this is what they wanted to hear from you. Nothing beyond this, but we end up telling a story in the interview. Am I right?
Sir.
We end up getting confused. We end up talking something which is not relevant instead of telling this simple lines only. This is what they wanted to hear from you. If you really worked in a project, if you really worked with any ABAP consultant, this is how you will be talking the logics. Only one liner. Right? So when you're talking, especially to your interviewers and all, please be very, very careful. Requirement must be valid. Most of the people, what they do is they Google it, they ask somebody, or from different sources, they will get the points. They will explain in the interview. On those points, on those examples, whatever they talk, they do not have clarity. Remember, whatever you talk in the interview, you are subject to get cross-questioned. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Am I correct? When you are getting a cross questions, please make sure you are able to answer. Only such examples you take, only such scenarios you take. If you are not able to answer cross question, do not talk about it. It is better you tell, I have not worked on it. It is better you tell, I have not worked on it, instead of telling something and not in a position to answer for the cross question. If you really work, forget about your answer is correct or not. You will be at least in a position to respond to my questions. Agree? Because my cross questions will be, what was the requirement? Okay. And how did you meet this requirement? Is there any other report that you found it? How long did it take? How did you write the functional specification? What logic you write? How did you test it? Did you give any test case to the ABAP? Now you need to add, you need to understand test case to be attached, included in the FS, and then variant to be included in the FS. Variant means to be created and included in the FS. When your ABAP consultant is working, you will show them that this is the requirement. To the ABAP, you are showing that this is the requirement. You gave the logic to the ABAP consultant. After that, he should think that, okay, this is working or not, because he is going to make a change in the program or not. Yes, no?
Yes, sir.
Right? When your ABAP consultant is making a program related change, he needs to ensure that it is working before he delivers it to you, before he tells, dear FICO consultant, the development has been completed, please test it. For that, you need to create a variant. How do you create a variant? You know the document that you are looking at. This is the document, right? Document number 10. So here, when you pull this report, you need to give input parameter. How your ABAP consultant knows in which GL account he need to check, was correct or not?
Sir.
Your ABAP consultant must know for which GL account, for which company code. He is not aware. You need to tell, you need to create a test case, post a document, reverse the document, make sure you are clear with what you're doing. For example, if I do this here, something like I created a document, I reversed it. This is how I wanted to see in my report. So what I'll do, I'll put the GL account, company code, then I'll go to dynamic selection or custom selection. I know the document which I created. I will go to line item. I will select a document number. I will put the document number. I know this document I created in year 2024. I will also put 2024. I will save this selection. Okay. Now I will pull the report. I am able to get only one line item now, right?
Sir.
Now what your ABAP consultant will do after his development, in this list, in the hidden fields, in the list, you should get, if you go to R series, if I sort it, if I go to R series, there should be a new field called reversed with to be added.
Yes, sir.
Is that the requirement? A field to be added. Once that is added, if you bring it to your layout, document number 10 should represent a document number 13 as reversed document.
Sir.
And this one, when you create it as a layout, you save it as a variant. On the top, click on save as variant. You write a name here. Let's say something GL reversal, something like this. Save this. Now on the screen, this icon, can you see? Get variant.
Sir.
Right? When you click on get variant, you will find this option here, GL reversal, created by Ajay.
Sir.
Now what ABAP consultant will do, he will go back. He understands that FAGLL03. Right? When he opens, it is all blank like this. He does not know what parameter to be taken. As you know, in the real time, when you put any report, you will get hundreds, thousands of output.
Sir.
Am I correct?
Sir.
Here in the testing environment, 2-3 document. In the real environment, any GL you pull, you will get hundreds of entries. What your ABAP consultant will do from your functional specification, he understands that there is a layout created. He'll go to, variant. He will click on this get variant. He understands, okay, GL reversal. He will select this variant. Automatically data is filled up. Additional filters are updated here. I'm not doing anything. I'm just selecting that variant. I will select that variant. I'll click on the execute. That's all. I know after I make my program related changes, for example, this is the additional field I'm adding. Here the new document number should appear. For that, I am going to write in the program this logic. From this table, I am going to pass this information in BKPF. I am going to fetch STBLG field, which I will update represent here. Similarly, you need to understand this is only a base high level understanding of what is change request. As we move forward, we will be having exclusive sessions in detail on change request. But to begin with, to make sure you feel comfortable, confident, read through these points, ensure you are able to relate these points. And after that, in the upcoming sessions, we will be discussing about how do you do the unit testing, UAT, all this kind of a thing we will see. But make sure you are in a position to understand as you move forward. Along with the different entries scenarios, we will understand different points which are interrelated to it. Then you'll be able to relate, understand with one requirement, you are able to understand different other requirement. Tomorrow when somebody is talking to you, asking you, or you are in the project working with the different team members or different other users, whatever the requirement you are getting, whatever the task that you are assigned with, you are comfortable to understand, you are comfortable to proceed further. That is your first priority, to understand the requirement, to know how to move forward. If you are not clear with the requirement, you cannot ask, you cannot do anything. Make sure slowly you feel comfortable, slowly you feel confident, with which you will be able to do things without any difficulties. Okay, fine, then let me stop this here. The remaining points we will discuss in the tomorrow's session. All right, bye. Doubts clarification we will discuss on this weekend. One day we will exclusively spend on doubts clarification, whatever you have. Right, please make a note of your doubts, confusions, queries, whatever you have. This weekend we will exclusively discuss on the doubts clarification. Okay, fine then.